Tallman Clan. Today we are in Avondale, Arizona, just outside Phoenix. We are at... Hey there, Tallman Clan. Welcome back. Today we are in Avondale, Arizona, just outside Phoenix. We are at Blue Compass RV, formerly known as Tom's Camperland. We're gonna look at a Pursuit by Coachmen. This is the 29SS. Let's take a look. All right, so as you see, as we look down the side here, this is built on a Ford chassis. All right, so which means it's unleaded. The biggest difference between a diesel pusher and a gas one is underneath storage and towing capacity. That's really, to me, some of the biggest things. The Ford chassis can hold a little less weight, pull a little less weight. The diesel pushers, which are typically built on a Freightliner chassis or something more commercial like that, are a bit heavier and can tow more. So that being said, storage being a little bit more on the sparse side, this one actually has some decent storage. We'll show you here in the back. But you got a little compartment here, which is nice. And then you have a bigger compartment here, which behind this door, you have an outdoor TV already mounted in its own sort of, cabinet, which is great. All right, as we move to the back, this is a nice outdoor kitchen. Sorry, with this other RV here, we can't open it all the way up. At least we'll get the, right? So you got a little sink there, a little mini fridge, and some drawers and things. So a little outdoor kitchen. Now, when I talked about this one having decent storage, this is a really decent sized compartment back here with that little insert space where you can put ladders and things. So they're trying to make use and create some extra storage space, which is great. The only thing I didn't mention on this side, if you just pan up just a little bit, Lisa, there is an awning that covers just about the entire side of this coach. So I like that. I like having a lot of shade. Especially we're out here in Arizona. Having shade would be good.
Shade is a good thing in Arizona.
Yeah, as we come to the back, as you can see, there is a ladder that is mounted full time. Your backup camera is already there. This is where you put in your gas. Your tow hitch is here. I can't remember the tow rating. I think it's around 10,000 pounds. We'll confirm and put it, in the video right here for you guys to see. As we come around this side, one of the things that stood out to us is this whole side is a slide, which is really nice. It has its own awning above the slide to help protect the roof a little bit more. I also enjoy that. There's some additional compartments down here. Most of them are utilities, but here is where your power goes. Over here, there's another one. This is where your generator is. Nice. Yep. Like I said, these are more utility anyway, so the fact that the slide is out is not a big deal. And where your water compartment, sewer, your connections for water are here. So we move forward a little bit more. This is where your propane is. Nice. And I think this one is actually just storage. Nice. All right, so let's go inside. So I like the fact that when you come in, as we mentioned from the outside, this whole side is on a slide, which is really neat. Now, I will say one thing though. When that slide is in, it's gonna be, your bathroom's back here. It's gonna be pretty challenging to get to the bathroom. My guess is you could get to it, but you can't get the door all the way open because again, the slide has to come in. I believe it comes to about here. So you can probably, shimmy your way into the bathroom, all right? So I just wanted to point that out because a lot of times with units like this, the drivables, one of the big things is how do you get to the bathroom when the slide is in? So I believe, again, if we look at the kitchen real quickly, so you see the cutout here, right? So this is pretty deep, but then it shaves in a little bit.
Yes.
I believe that ends up giving you just enough room to be able to sneak into the bathroom.
Okay.
So right here, as you first walk in, there's your sofa, which is nice. It's not as comfortable as some that I've sat on before, but it's not bad. As you can see, there's seat belts here, which are nice, right? So you can actually sit here while driving down the road. To my left is sort of the cockpit. We want to make sure we don't forget that. If you just look forward, again, this is built on a Ford chassis. And so everything you need there, you got sort of a command center over here, digital command center. Over on the right side in the passenger seat, there's a little extension desk, right? So, if we're driving down the road, if You could teach Lisa how to edit videos. She could edit some videos as we're driving down the road, but so that just pulls out like that. That's nice. These chairs do flip around when you get to where you're going, so they can become part of the living room. They just spin around.
These chairs look really comfy.
Yeah, they do. Here, we'll crawl in there. Oh yeah, that's comfortable. That's way more comfortable than the sofa. At my height of 6'4", if you didn't know, if you're joining our videos for the first time, I'm 6'4", so use my height as reference as we're walking around the RV. This is actually really comfortable. Yeah, I was actually quite shocked. So yeah, very comfortable to drive at my height. And if you've never driven something like this, they really drive like a dream. Those who have units like this, they talk about it all the time. It really drives very, very easily. Whether it's this brand or even the diesel pushers, they drive very easy. The one thing you just have to get used to is being big. It's much bigger than a car. One of the other things that I like about these type of units is right above the cockpit is actually another bed. This is on a lift system. And so when you're parked, when you're done driving and you're where you are, you lower this down. There was that ladder in that back compartment outside. That's what the ladder is for here. And so if you need another sleeping area, you've got one up here.
Very nice.
Okay. To Lisa's right is your dinette. It's a traditional sort of dinette with your 2 benches with storage underneath. This area does convert down to a bed. You can see the table sort of on that little piston sort of like thing. And it can convert to a bed. Above it, as you can see, is your TV. So when you're sitting on the sofa, there is your TV. There is a few cabinets left and right of this TV. Speaking of cabinet behind the TV, let's see. Oh, look at this.
Oh, very nice.
It actually flips up.
Look at that for easy access. I love it.
Yeah, and the TV's a little, it pushes down on that piston just a little bit, but not too bad.
Nice.
So yeah, let's use all that space, right?
I love it.
All right. Behind us is the kitchen. It's sort of a galley style kitchen, Lisa.
Yeah, it is. You've got a 50-50 stainless sink with the tall faucet there, cabinetry above it. Right, nice cabinetry. Decent countertop space.
Yeah, love the countertop.
And we actually do have a 3-burner stove.
All right, with an oven. Is there an oven in it? Yep,
There
oven.
is, yeah, look at that. Yeah. And usually in these type of units, you have, induction. Gas is not seen in here very often.
We got to get to the higher levels to get to that.
Yeah, maybe. So we have a microwave here, and then back
Some
over on this
cabinetry
side.
down beneath here, right?
Yeah,
Some drawers. Yep. Now that's not all the way through. It's just a little bit, so I'm not sure where you'd put your trash can in this one.
And then you have your refrigerator freezer over here.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's 12 volt, guys. All right. Works on solar. There is, I believe, solar on board already. All right, so there's just a little bit of information about Pursuit.
Very nice.
And then over here, there's another little cabinet. Is this a...
It's a coat closet.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So there's some octopus hangers right there. And just, so hanging your jackets and sweaters and things or whatever in there. Your control panel's right here. And then above is some more storage. All right. And so we already talked about the bathroom. So let's go take a look at it now. And, well, you know what time it is.
It's time for Tall Man's Toilet Test.
So at my height of 6'4", I gotta tell you, this is pretty darn comfortable. Oddly enough, if you were shorter, like real short, this might be uncomfortable because this is really tall. It's sitting up here on this sort of, pedestal, if you will. Yeah, this is really comfortable for me. One of the most comfortable toilets I've been on in an RV. We're gonna have to, you know what? Why don't you sit on it and you tell me, Lisa? 'Cause that was really comfortable for me.
I mean, that's not bad. Again, I'm 5'7", so if you're, like you said, any
Well,
shorter
you can
than
see her
that-
feet.
Yeah, my feet are not flat on the ground.
Yeah.
Um,
Interesting.
I mean, I feel relaxed, but my feet are definitely not.
But you're
on the
floating a little
ground.
bit.
I'm floating just a
Yeah,
little bit.
that's
So
all right.
If you're less tall than 5'7".
If you're shorter than 5'7", you're going to be floating a little bit.
Yes.
All right, so as you can see, there's the sink. It is stainless. Okay, which is nice. Decent faucet. Great countertop space.
Yeah.
There's some little cubbies down there next to the toilet. Yeah, right. Yep, it's down there. And then you got some storage down here. Again, it doesn't go all the way in, but pretty close. There's not a medicine chest here. The mirror is right to the wall. I can see from the bridge of my nose down, okay, when I'm standing up straight. There's no reason why they couldn't have put that higher. Guys, not everybody is below 6 feet. You know, put it a little higher, y'all. There's plenty of space up there. Over here is another cabinet, which would be where you have to put your linens. Right, okay, towels and things. And then there's the shower. It's got our favorite door, the retractable door. It is skinny in width. As you can see where I'm at, my left arm is touching the wall. My right arm is going to be touching, if not protruding, into the retractable door. I'll just hold it like, yeah. It's going to be a little bit tight standing this way. You're probably going to have to take most of your shower standing this way. Okay. What is that for? Is that a grab bar while you're in the shower?
I would have to assume so, because I can't imagine you would have your toilet paper holder inside the shower.
I can't imagine either, but there wasn't a toilet paper holder outside of the shower. And I don't know, y'all, what do you think that's for? Leave a comment below in the description. What do you think that is? I mean, obviously this is for soap, and maybe it's just for you to put like a bottle of shampoo in there to keep it in there.
I think that's what it is.
But
yeah.
it looks like a toilet paper holder or a handle.
It does.
I don't know. Y'all be creative. Let us know what you would use it for. All right. So again, a little bit challenging of a shower. It's a bit small for someone my size. Again, if you're going to be if you're smaller than me, it wouldn't be too bad. Okay. There's no head height issues, guys, so we're not even going to talk. There's a ton of space above my head. It's just the width of the shower is very tiny. All right. Let's go look at the master.
All right.
So as we get in here, you will notice, and I want to make sure I don't forget to mention, there is not a washer dryer hookup in this particular model. Okay, and so it's just all cabinetry in here. Most Class A's like this will have a washer dryer hookup, but we could not find one in here. So let's measure this bed. This looks a little skinny. I have 60. Uh-oh. What are we this way? Well, Lisa, that is 60 by 80.
Very nice. I was wondering if that would be a residential queen.
There's only one challenge. Let me show you guys. And it's they're being creative. Look at the headboard, Lisa.
I see the headboard.
So I'm going to move these pillows.
Okay.
So you can see what I'm talking about. The mattress is up underneath this headboard.
Oh, and that headboard extends off
about
the wall.
3 inches, right?
Yeah.
And so if you don't like this mattress, you're going to need to make sure whatever mattress you replace this with is no taller than this one, because this 3 inches is going to prevent that slide from coming in, right? So remember, this whole side is on a slide. So when this slide comes in, it's going to be touching right here. And so they make this work by sort of recessing the mattress underneath that headboard. So again, it's not a bad thing. It's just something to be aware of. So speaking of closets, hey everybody, you've got matching his and her closets with a hanging bar up top. Nice, deep, tall closets. There's a TV right there. As you can see, this also lifts up like the one out there in the living room for storage behind there. Okay, you have some shelves here, right? And then there's 3 drawers down here. We'll open this one for you since it's a little bit close. There you go.
And they're decent. Nice drawers.
Yeah, nice drawers.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, there is cabinetry above the bed. We sort of skipped all of that. Is that full pass-through, Lisa?
It is not.
It is not. So an individual cabinet each side. Oh, that's nice.
And there is power back there as well. Yeah. Interesting.
Nice. There you go. And then I'm assuming there's some hanging space. Yep, there's some hanging space here.
On each side.
Power. Do we have power left and right of the bed?
I have power over here on this wall.
There's USB charging ports right here, guys. I don't see a 110 outlet over here. So if you have a CPAP, it's going to have to go on that side.
And there is a drawers on the side as well.
So if both of you need CPAPs, there's going to be a challenge. But if there's just one, then you're okay. All right. Well, there you go. The 29 SS. We've not seen any Pursuits before. We've never been in them, and so we wanted to come check them out as well as show you guys. It's a cute little Class A, right? Not too big, not too small.
Yeah.
Has just about everything. I'd like to see a washer dryer hookup. but in the shower is a little challenging. So other than that, not too bad. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Guys, if this is the first time you're finding our videos, you know what to do, right? Thumbs up, subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan. We would really appreciate it, and it does sincerely help out the channel. It really does. As far as the Tall Man Clan goes, God bless you guys. We really do love you. And until we see you all again, be safe.